Ocean. And whenever you see this, I'm posting this so that you know I have gotten control of another one of my channels. And because you've asked for it, this is D Woo, where we do the deepest woo. But at this other channel, because you guys seem to love the subject, we're going to have all kinds of how to do stuff reasonably, food chat, and other things like that. Just letting you know, it will be at Frugal, B1TCH. And I will try to do a link up so that you can find it. And yeah, I will be needing, I'll probably be needing some wrenches over there. And by the way, he's on the clean laundry again, of course. Am I going to do anything about it? No, it's because he loves me. This little knucklehead loves me. Look at that. Look at the little knucklehead right there. That guy with his nose in my underpants over there. He ain't a perv. He's just a cat. Okay, you guys. So I'm happy that I got hold of that channel again. And it's mine on mine. And like I said, I'll be looking for some mods. And we're going to have a whole different type of show over there. This is still going to be the asking questions, deep woo type of thing. And I'm not going to necessarily stop doing that. But I am going to have the different content, different kind of content, the content I've been wanting to do, because as some of you know, I have been working on things like fermenting. I've been working on different recipes. I've been working on ways to survive during very high inflation and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be at the Frugal B1TCH channel now. We're going to talk about, spiritual stuff, do cards, and do all that stuff here. Over there, we're going to do practical things about life, and hopefully with a sense of humor. So I hope you'll join me over there. And like I said, hi, Sarah from Green Bay. Hi, Jacob Bushinger. How you doing? Yeah, so, it's going to be something different. And I've gotten rid of the old videos, and we're going to put all new videos in there. I will, probably put, if you subscribe, please do subscribe, and you'll be able to see my posts. And there'll be recipes, there'll be all kinds of hacks to help you get the most. Basically, the whole concept over there is a maximal lifestyle for a minimum cost. So you'll be able to live good on fewer funds. And I think we need that right now. A lot of people are struggling, and I know you guys have mentioned it over and over that you could use some help with that you've got questions, and we can together. I mean, and you don't know, you might end up being part of the show too. Here, let me get this off. I was taking some red light therapy. I was not, it's not a satanic show, I promise. So, please like, share, subscribe. We're going to go to the new channel. I might be able to get a show out as early as tomorrow, but it's going to also be at an earlier time. than I usually am on here. This is more of a nighttime show. Frugal's channel is going to be more daytime fare. So it should be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go yet. I'm sure, though, that it'll be fun because there will also be music. So we will have music and stuff over there. We will have making stuff. And not just food, but crafts too. We'll have some crafts. We'll have some DIY ideas. And of course, Cowboy will be joining me over there. And, little Cowboy will be joining me. Bless his little fuzzy laundry sleeping head there. Well, that one sure ain't. That one's black and white. What exactly are you asking here? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Knox Baseball 6 with the message retracted. Naughty, naughty you. Okay. A retracted message. Guilty of being right. Oh, gee. I could have that for a name too. But I'm right a lot, actually. When I get my pendulum out, some people really love it when I get the pendulum out. We start asking questions and it's right. It's like, wow. Okay. So let's see. Alan Simon. Hello, Alan Simon. How are you doing? Yeah, so I don't know where my usual people are tonight. Well, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do know. But that's okay. We'll have some fun anyway. I wanted to tell you about that. I wanted to tell you about this is a time of year. In some calendars, this is actually a type of New Year. Samhain is a New Year, and we just had Samhain for some pagan people. So this is one of the first of the New Years, and then we'll have several other versions of New Year. We'll have a regular New Year in January, and then we'll have in February Chinese New Year. So if you guys are looking to celebrate New Year, we can do it 3 different times. Isn't that cool? Good. And me? I'm fine. I'm happy as a clam. I'm sitting around doing crafts, and it's winter. So it's kind of pull it in season, like I'm bringing everything, kind of pulling it all indoors and changing things around in here. Like I said, we're going to pick up a channel that I had kind of lost touch with. So it's basically going to be like a new channel that I'm going to be working on. And I'm going to be changing things around in here so I can do the other show better too. So we're going to have a lot going on, a lot of new things going on over here. One of the things I did want to mention is we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde right now. If you don't know what that is, it's on this channel somewhere. Who's afraid of the retrograde? Well, a lot of people who are into astrology don't like the Mercury retrograde because it's when Mercury appears to be going backwards in our sky. It's an astrological type of thing. It isn't really going backwards. It's because the little racetracks we run around the sun that it appears to go backwards from our viewpoint, because we've got a more outside track than it does, so to speak. But I do have a video that explains that whole thing. So from here on is going to be a good time if you're the kind that likes spirits, likes that kind of spirits and spooky stuff. This is a time when the veil is thin, as they say. That is to say, the contact between here and the other world, the world beyond, if you want to call it that, is rudest talking animal, humans. Okay. Was that a question, really? Well, I've heard some parrots be really rude, haven't you? There's some pretty bad. I've heard some kitty cats that can talk. Have you guys heard the talking cat videos yet? Look up talking cat videos sometime. There are some of them that have learned to say words, and they're funny as F. I'm telling you, they really are. So, my little boy doesn't say very much. Sometimes he says hello, which is kind of like hello. But other than that, he doesn't really talk. But there's some cats that kind of got the hang of talking, and it's funny. And then, of course, some people teach their birds to swear. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be embarrassing? No. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? I can just see somebody going through divorce and they have the person's parrot there and they're teaching him to swear just to be him to say things just to be embarrassing. That would be so mean. But I can see people being that petty, can't you? So anyway, it's not very spiritual. It's not spiritual, doggone it, because I know I do not really fit the woo spiritual mold. As somebody who does all of the woo stuff, I'm not somebody who tippy toes around and, burns a lot of incense and stuff like that. I'm more of a practical, actually, I'm a shamanic medium. So I've lived in haunted houses my whole life, except here. Finally, here, I'm living in a place that is not haunted. This is the very first place. And I'm actually really enjoying it. It's very relaxing. If none of you have ever lived in a haunted house, I guess you wouldn't understand. But yeah, it's not relaxing usually. I don't recommend. Do not recommend. Do not. Let me see. Chat might be frozen, so I'm going to go in and see if it is, or if you guys are just listening. Whoa, you're listening. If you are listening, that's good too. If you're not, but if you are listening and you are liking any of it, would you please help me out by liking, sharing, and subscribing, or commenting, or whatever? Just interacting. They call it interacting. You know how they are. Here at YouTube, they want you to be interacting, So would you interact? Please interact. Interact with my channel. That would be nice. You don't have to. Yeah, you do. No, you don't. I'm in a good mood tonight. So it's Saturday, for Pete's sakes. I'm trying to kind of get myself over. It's still a little depressing to me that we're in the middle of a freaking shutdown still. Don't you think they'd finally knock some people's heads together and get over this? I think they're going to have to break this filibuster. I asked ChatGPT what the heck the breaking of a filibuster is. Like, what the hell is that? I mean, it sounds painful, doesn't it? Breaking a filibuster, it's like, ow. Don't break my filibuster, man. Do you know how expensive filibusters are? You can't exactly buy them on Temu, filibusters. I don't know. It's like, it seems like in school and in political science, I I was taught what a filibuster is, but I couldn't really remember. So I asked ChatGPT, and it explained the whole thing to me. And basically, it is when our representatives act like a bunch of spoiled children and can't agree on nothing, and they just kind of sit around and go, "No, I'm not going to vote. I'm going to talk. I'm going to," it's like basically somebody's acting like a spoiled little kid. Now, in this case, to me, sounds like it's the Democrats. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a free agent. I'm totally a free agent. You know, I'm liking Trump so far, though. I gotta say, he's doing what we asked him to do. But that is not, I've decided I don't want to be in that kind of a party. I like parties. You want to invite me to a party? Some parties are nice, some are not. But, that kind of party is not that much fun. So, I don't know. Both parties are kind of goofy. But right now, I think a lot of the problems are really springing from the Dems because I don't see Democrats getting offed by people or anybody even trying to off them. So I'm kind of worried about that, I'm kind of worried about the Dems. So let me see if I can get in to my own channel on a different device so I can see what I'm doing. I mean, do I look good? Do I sound good? Are you... Whoop. Who's here? It's kind of hard to see on this tiny... I'm on my phone, so it's hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see. Oh, it's not responding. YouTube is not responding. Come on, YouTube. Get your together. Come on, get it together. Wait. Boom. Boom, boom. Wait. Oh, hi. John Trigleth. Did I say it? Trigleth. Wow, I'm surprised I can read anything that tiny. I'm looking at my phone. I'm doing this all with my phone. Can you imagine trying to run one of these channels on your phone? Well, that's what I'm doing. I got exactly a phone and a... Yeah, okay, cool. I said it right. Well, then we're going somewhere here. I mean, it's like, I don't want to piss anybody off unnecessarily. Of course, if you're being a jerk to me, I will piss you off. Totally intentionally. But if you're not being a jerk to me, I don't want to piss you off. I like people. I'm really very friendly. I haven't bitten anybody in like a couple of decades or more. I mean, like probably way more. How am I doing tonight? I'm pretty happy. I'm okay. I'm having fun. It's that time of year when we're doing a lot of cooking and baking, and actually, I am very good at cooking and baking. So, it makes me happy. I'm doing some crafts. I'm working on another channel that I have. So, we're going to have another channel. So yeah, I'm doing great right now. I don't know how I'll be doing in a couple of weeks. Oh, you do? Then I'm going to be having a channel. You might want to like and sub here because I'm going to be announcing a channel where we're going to do cooking, baking, life hacks. We're going to be doing living large on a minimum budget, how to save money basically and get through the economy as it is. and how to do it in a very tasty way, because I've got some tricks and hacks that I want to share. And I am a very good cook, and I'm learning to bake, and you can help me learn to bake. I'm learning to make bread, and I made my own sourdough starter. I just love that kind of thing. And I've noticed that my crew over here, as well as talking about woo stuff, they just love food chat. They just love it. Hey Woo, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, well, thank you, John. Uh, so thank you, John. So yeah, Woo. How are you doing? How's Desiree? There's one of my regulars that I was waiting to see. I don't know if people are expecting me to be on. This isn't one of my regular nights, but I just wanted to announce that I've got the Frugal B1TCH channel again, and I'm going to be starting over with that channel. And you're all invited to come over and see what I'm cooking up over there and see the hacks and see the crafts. And we're going to have music. It's going to be fun. It's going to be just a fun channel. Um, but of course, I'm the frugal B1TCH, and so I've got to be a little on the B1TCH side. Yes, I'm going to be the rebel with a mixing spoon, basically. I'm stirring up rebellion over there on Frugal Channel. So, oh, you from New Orleans? Nolans, 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 Nolans. You know what? I lived in New Orleans a little bit. I did. And I even worked down there a little bit. I worked at a place called Reverend Cicero Zombies as a reader. hmm Down on just off of Bourbon Street, about a half a block. So, yeah, I used to love to eat at that Kroger's down there. That Kroger's had best for the price. That Kroger's had the best seafood platter, right? For the price. I mean, the price was like really cheap, right? And they'd give you all the seafood. It was great. I don't know. Is it there? Is it still there? Do you know? If the Kroger's is, I hope it didn't get flooded out by Katrina. I haven't been there since Katrina. But that was great. It was terrible and it was great. It was terrible because I got broken into and all my stuff got stolen. And I ended up kind of living in my car for a while. But I made friends and they were kind to me and they helped me out, got me a job. I was surprised at how many people are squatters down there that have jobs. They just find themselves, because the weather is fairly mild, they just find themselves a nice abandoned house and set up shop in there and never pay rent. Yeah, I was amazed how many people I bet that were doing exactly that. It's so bizarre. They just find themselves an abandoned place and just kind of squat. But the thing that kind of wigged me out, though, and worried me is during Katrina, I was thinking all those people in the square that sleep in doorways. I was thinking, oh, those poor people. I'm going to turn off my red light therapy right now. Halloween's over, but you know what? I still like. I think the red tones make my skin highlight my skin a little bit more. Red light's good for you. Anyway, you like Cajun cooking? Ooh, you remember me? I can't wait. Hang on. Void Nagwin. Void Nagwin. Not really. Oh, yeah. You're the math guy. You like to give a bunch of math questions. Yeah, okay. Okay, John, are you going to subscribe? I want to talk to you some more. I think it would be fun. You too. You have a wonderful night. I've got a class in an online class in not very long from now, I don't think. What time is it getting to be? Oh, my tablet. God help my tablet. Hi, Phil Curtis. How you doing? Coming back, huh? You subbed? Oh, cool, cool. That means you'll get word when I go over to Frugal's channel and we talk about food and stuff like that. Oh, gosh. I'm groovy. How are you? I'm going into the holidays with almost no money. So I thought, you know what? I got to get Frugal's channel back up so that I can show how I'm getting by with almost no money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think we could all use that. How are you getting by with almost no money, girl? Yeah, we'll talk sometime. Well, we'll converse at some point. I'm sure we will. Of course, I'm a little, I'm careful because I don't want to. If I just meet somebody, I have to meet you a couple times. I have to know you a couple times. I mean, I have to talk to you a little bit, and yeah. But I like New Orleans. I want to visit down there again sometime too. Um, in fact, my supervisor down there, my boss down there, she wanted me to come back and work there because I was very popular. Kiki! Hey, how you doing, Kiki? How you doing? Oh, well, see, now that may be a deal breaker because I am not the age I look. I am probably older than you think I am. Are you ready? Maybe a deal breaker, but we can still be friends even at that. I'm 67, love. Yep. 67 and I'm still rocking and rolling. You're 52. Oh, you're a little younger. Ooh, you're a younger man, huh? Oh, you're getting better. You broke your rib. No. Well, thank you. A lot of people say that. I'm trying not to poison myself a little bit more every day. By that I mean, oh, what? Oh, look at this. Look at who woke up and decided that he's got to be part of everything now. He's ready to be worshiped and adored. Aren't you going to do that, folks? You're going to worship and adore the king here. I just, pay the bills and stuff. But this is his place. Really. He's done sleeping on my clean laundry now because, he was hard at work. He has to get his hairs on every article of clothing I own to make sure that ownership is properly established, right? Gosh. Yeah, take care of yourself. Nice meeting you, hon. Yeah, let's talk. Prompted me into eating better and taking care of myself better. You know what? Getting sick does that a lot of times. Sometimes I think that's why we get sick, is so that we will stop burning the candle at both ends and doing stupid shit to ourselves that's not good for you, So, I really think sometimes it's our bodies and our guides' way of saying, "Will you slow the f down and take care of yourself?" As a matter of fact, it's quite often that way, I think. What, you need to get down? You need to get out now. You're going to see the rest of my messy bedroom. Quit looking. Okay, there he goes. He's probably got to go bath him, or he's hungry and we woke him up. You know, I've been doing that too and not feeling guilty about it. When I get some rest, I am happy for me. And honestly, I think we need to think about that. We need to get rest. We do. We need to get rest when we need it. And not be apologetic and not be whipping ourselves over it. You know, because I think way too often we especially here in America, we're speedheads. We're like a bunch of freaking speedheads. Right. Yeah, that's right, Phil. Not feeling guilty about resting. We, as Americans, we do all kinds of things to keep going and burn the candle at both ends. And it's showing in our health. We have the worst health. Really. As Americans, we have terrible health compared to a lot of places in the world. We're one of the most technologically advanced cultures, and we're one of the unhealthiest cultures. This is not right. And part of it, I think, is we're on trying to put ourselves on 24/7 speed mode. We're really a bunch of speedheads. We want coffee, we want energy drink, we want our lattes here and there. We want our, oh, we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to be overstimulated like 90% of the time somehow. It's crazy. There are places where they actually value sleeping, I don't know why it was like that. I think because when America was young, we had to be go-getters in order to survive. That might be part of it. Oh, well, bless you, Phil. Bless you for telling her to. Bless you. Because you know what? It was like, I hate to say it, but I had a lot of people that were, I was diagnosed. I mean, I have Epstein-Barr. It comes and goes. I have the autoimmune diseases. I'm getting much better since I've changed my diet and my routine and everything. I've been getting enough sleep. But you know what? If I don't get enough sleep, I'm toast. And having somebody that understands that is so valuable. I would have loved it if people would have understood me, because I was so self-conscious. I was so self-conscious of it. I mean, it was like, it seemed like every time I turned around, somebody was kind of ragging on the way that the place looked because it didn't look perfect. My husband was a very messy person, my ex. And I mean, I would spend the whole day cleaning, and within 15 minutes of when he came home, the place would be a mess again. So I was like always on. And then, of course, we had a lot of people over. We like to have people over for dinner. So I was always cooking dinner for a bunch of people. And I was just kind of trying to poop out. And then I also had a job too, part-time, as a singing telegram deliverer. I don't know if you know how active of a job that is. It's very active. Well, you sing and dance, tell jokes, and try to, and have to be the life of the party for 20 minutes at least. And I love that job. Don't get me wrong. I love that job. I met a lot of wonderful people. I learned a lot. I learned so much, but it was not easy. It was not an easy job. So, I mean, think about uh, if you had to change characters and change costumes in between. I mean, you're going all day, you're driving everywhere, and I had to be on time or I wouldn't be paid. And I had to be funny. I had to be on. I had to have balloons and whatever the gift was with me. I had to remember the people's names. I had to have some kind of a patter. I had to do the song and the dance that go with it. It wasn't just reading it like you see sometimes on TV. "Oh, I'm going to recite a little message to you and then go away at the door." No, no, no. It was not like that. You gave a performance. Okay. You gave a performance. So it was really quite. There you go. Thank you. Did you subscribe, sweetie pie? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. What? Who you calling? Are you a bot? Hey. Fax Dose, are you a bot? Yes, you are. You're a bot, aren't you? You're a bot. You're a bot. Faxto7 is a bot. Yeah. You're here to just be a pain in the patootie, right? Okay, Kiki. My subscriber, my beloved subscriber, thank you so much, dear. Thank you for putting that in. You know, I am all thumbs trying to run this channel. I really need help. I need some mods. I'll mod you over there as soon as we have a show and you show up. I will mod you over there. I need help, girlfriend. For one thing, my phone is very small. Has, you know, I mean, the letters are very small because it's on a phone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta lean way in here to see what you're saying. What? What is it, cowboy? I'm a little buckaroo wants some. What do you want, babe? You want me to do that? You want me to move some stuff around so you can come up? Come on up. Everybody wants to see the little love cake. Come on. My little purr prince. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. You did really well, baby. My little boy. I just love him. Yeah, that old channel is coming back. It's going to be fermenting. That's right. I'm going to be fermenting rebellion. I'm going to be the bougie mama with the bargains. Bargain bougie. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yep. Yes, I've seen some of the old channels opening up again now that the political atmosphere is shifting a bit. Although YouTube hasn't changed much. The fact checker's still out of its mind, pretty much. The fact checker is still ridiculous. I mean, it still says stuff that we know ain't so, right? What are you doing? Okay, Mr. Mew, if you see the phone wiggling or you see the picture wiggling, he is now loving the boom arm of the camera phone here. He's rubbing on it like, hello. It belongs to him, you know. Everything belongs to him. Mom belongs to him. Everything belongs to him. The phone belongs to him. The boom arm belongs to him. Everything belongs to Cowboy. Right. My little Lyran co-host. My little familiar. Are you my familiar? Can I get a picture of you from here? I don't know. It'll bend that way so much, will it? Not quite enough. Come over here so they can see you, Knucklehead. Come here. See, he'll respond to Mr. Knucklehead. He knows who he is. Look at that. Spoiled cat. And I did it. I spoiled him. I spoiled him. Spoiled him silly. This is nobody's fault but mine. But he was a poor sick little cat when I got hold of him. And the neighbor came over, and she remembers, the neighbor who had him before, how he was. And she's so amazed at the improvement. Yes, the improvement since you came to live with me. And I started feeding him real meat. That's another thing. Here's a tip. Feeding your pet real food can actually be cheaper and is way better than feeding them cat food from a can. Most canned food is not even good for them. And most dry food too. Grains should never be given to a cat. Their systems are not meant to handle grain. So if you can get a grain-free, that's good. But those are kind of expensive. What are your hobbies in your free time? Well, I am an artist. I'm a musician. I like to sing. I like to write music. I've written lots and lots of songs. I love to do photography. I do different kinds of art. I do some leather sculpture from time to time. I have to get back to that. I haven't done that in a long time. And I do different crafts, just all kinds of different stuff. I do some, I like gems and minerals. I go to the Gymboree. I make gem and mineral jewelry. I make some really killer nice jewelry. I wrap stones sometimes, and I do all kinds of things. Like, I just do little things, like I made this beautiful bracelet, which is ruby zoisite. I think the combination of colors in that stone is just so beautiful. It's one of my favorite stones. It almost doesn't look real, does it? Burgundy and green. It's so beautiful. What a beautiful color. I'm going to wear it, in fact. I'm just going to put it on. Let's see if I got anything lying around. Do I have anything lying around? Oh, yeah. I did this, and this is, I beaded this, and this is, what do they call this? Shungite. Yeah, that meteor impact type stone that only comes from Carolean. It's Carolean shungite. Okay, supposed to be very special. And this is magnetite and hematite. And you see it's kind of sticking together. It's magnetic, basically hematite, magnetite. And it's great if you're making something that you want to just put on and it sort of fastens itself. It's really cool. And let's see, do I have anything I wrapped recently? Oh, come on, there's got to be something nearby. Or did I do the neat and tidy thing and hang it all up, which I could have done? I think I did. I think I tidied up and hung it all up out of easy reach. Doggone it. Yes, I did. Oh well. But yeah, I do wrapped stones and a lot of other things. I have some, well, maybe that. Oh, I didn't really do that. I wanted to show you this. This is a beautiful piece of mahogany obsidian. One of my interests is gems and minerals. I think it has such an interesting texture. It looks like wood. Um, One of my favorite stones. Another one I'm really fond of is a zestrolite. It's one of the New Age stones. This is, of course, selenite. I have a lot of gems and minerals around, tons of them. Um, but, you know, a lot of the channel art that you see in my thumbnails, when you see a piece of art, it's my art, but it's what I do is I'll give some prompts to the AI, but then I'll do it and change it around and put it to my own liking. Or I'll take one of my photographs and do photo manipulation on it. So, you know what? We frequently do have music nights here. And we're going to have them even more over at Frugal's place. So, yeah, I frequently do sing here. And I sing karaoke. We have like a karaoke night. Where I sing karaoke, can't get in trouble because it's already karaoke. It's not the original. So, yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to do some fun stuff. But here, I'm not going to get rid of this channel because I still believe in it. But you know, I started this channel because I had a lot of questions about a lot of things and I was interested in all the woo stuff. But I've satisfied a lot of my curiosity now. What style music do I like? Okay. Well, sorry to tell you if you don't like it, but I like classic rock. That's my favorite. Of course, I like other things too. I like alternative stuff of all kinds usually. Um, some smooth jazz, not a lot of it. I listen to a lot of frequency music, classic rock, hippie rock. Uh, let's see. There's some punk stuff and some new age and some. I'm not that much for rap. It's okay. Some of it, hip hop, but it's not my main one. You know, and really, it's only because of other people that it kind of got infused. You know, um, I like classical music even. I have a really broad range blues. I was in like grunge. I was in a what would you call Cole House Walker? Reggae. I like some reggae. What would you call that? Funk. Yeah. I was in a funk band for a little while. Mm. So, oh, well, thanks. Yeah, I was in. It's real broad ranging. I even like some international. Like I like when I go to a Chinese restaurant. I really love to hear the Chinese music in the background. It's kind of fun, you know. It's like I'm really very eclectic. I'm extremely eclectic. I'm not a big fan of country western. Some of it's good. Once again, I listen to some of it, but it's not my main thing at all. I'm really a rock and roll girl. I was born in that era, you know, and it started way back. Let's see, I was about 5 o'clock during the British 5 o'clock. I was about 5 years old during the Beatles time, and wanted to get a Beatles haircut. And it was funny because they were saying men with long hair. And it's like, my mom was saying, that's way too short for a girl. So instead, they gave me a pixie haircut, which is not what I asked for, but I guess it was close enough. Yeah, I'm not really a rap and country person. I'm the same way. I'm just not. I can deal with a little bit of it, and it's because I've been around other people and some of the things they've shown me, like there's this guy named Tom McDonald. I really like his rap, but it's not the standard kind of rap. I mean, I like some of the rap that's really funny. I mean, and he's hilarious and he's also very different. He's got a lot of soul. He's got a lot of meaning in his words. So I like Tom McDonald and people like that as far as rap. Um, there have been a few others, but it's not really to my taste. And the mumble rap is just ridiculous and worthless, in my opinion. That's just crazy. Why do people even bother? I don't know. Some of it's just so there's nothing to it. For me, something's got to have a deeper meaning, and there's got to be something deeper in there. You know, pagan music. Oh yeah, hmm yeah, like Healing and the Who, the Throat Singers, the Who singing in. Who knew they would be doing tube and throat singing to rock music someday? I can do that. When I am in practice, I can actually do that throat singing stuff. And the pagan music, yeah, I've actually written some, uh, and yeah, uh, um, used to go to the Pensic Wars all the time, which is medieval recreation, and a lot of pagans there, a lot of pagans, and used to go to. There's this place in New York. I can't think of it. Starwood, yeah, something like that. Um, they used to have fairs and pagan fests, and I used to go to that. It was a lot of fun. We'd have all kinds of, I mean, I love to just sit out and drum all night. Isn't that crazy? I loved a drum circle all night. That used to be my jam, right? We'd sit out, we'd dance and drum all freaking night, and the drums would stop somewhere near dawn. But I'd go home usually exhausted before dawn, but it'd be drumming all night and I would sleep right through it because it was great because for some reason it felt safe. I didn't have any trouble sleeping through the drumming all night. Never did. And what do you mean by pagan music, though? Exactly. Because I do know some. Like I remember the one circle. Oh, Max is on. Hey, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. Did he finally get his butt on? Okay, I'll be over there. I'll close this down and get on over there. But we were having a pretty good time over here. I guess I'll go over and see you guys over there. It's been about an hour, which is about right anyway. You guys, I love you. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Don't forget, uh, Frugal B1 TCH is going to be a new channel offering for you. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work yet, but I got a lot of things that just don't really quite fit with the vibe of this channel, and we're going to move them over there. So, love you very much. The truth is where you find it. Home, you're always finding some here. Ooh, you could probably show me some new stuff, some new music. Oh, really? Dolly, oh. Okay, I'll be over there very soon. Let me just close it down here. I want to thank everybody who liked, shared, subscribed. Please let your friends know about this and let them know about Frugal, BUNTCH's channel, new old channel. And I'm not sure exactly when we're going to be opening shop up there, but you'll hear about it here. And I hope to see you there. And I also am sending out love and healing to everybody. May my spirit team talk to your spirit team and take care of everything that might be bothering you and help you with that. Okay? Because I think we all got to look after each other, kind of, We got to kind of look after each other. You too. Okay, good night, y'all, and remember, you are divine.